Hello everyone, this is going to be a BookTube Newbie tag video. My name is Montie Adkins Jr. This is actually the third video I've done. The other two were just beginner's attempts to get something out there on YouTube and see what happens, which so far is not much. I'm going to go right through these newbie tag questions, and there's a couple extra on another web page here that I want to do as well. Why did you start this channel? For no better reason than watching other booktubers and thinking, maybe I can do this too. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? I don't know, maybe you'll see some shirts you haven't seen before and want to get them yourself. Other than that, I have no idea. You're just going to have to watch me talk, I guess. What are you most excited about for the new channel? Literally just expressing myself, because I don't have a lot of people to talk to books about. And sometimes I get online and on forums and such, but sometimes there's not a lot of back and forth about the matter. Why do you love reading? I'm going to give you a specific example. This is The Dreadworm by Miles Cameron. It is the third book in the Trader Sun cycle. And what happened is there is a scene in this book. It is a wizard's duel. The characters matter, the situation matters, the outcome matters, and it is so dramatic. It is epic, and it's over the top. And when I got done reading this particular section, I looked up kind of breathless and surprised and remembered, oh, I'm in the dealership getting my oil changed. I completely forgot where I was. And here's this man reading his newspaper and these people watching the news over here having no idea what I had just been through. That's what reading is good for, is taking you away somewhere. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? Well, they are Murphy Napier and Daniel Green, and I just recently became Patreon supporters for them. I'm not maybe what I would want to ask them is the question I just answered. Is there a book where you literally forgot where you were when you were reading it? That would be the question. What challenges do you think starting a BookTube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Couple things. One, so I was with each of the videos I've done, building up to them in my head is a little nerve-wracking. But once I actually start the process, like for example, just doing this, I started setting up the camera. I've got a few books laying here to point out. Those are the things I actually enjoy doing that. So once I get over that hurdle, it's actually fairly easy to do. I have no real technical expertise, so these are going to be like unedited videos for the most part. Maybe I can cut something. I'm just using YouTube's editor. Using their thumbnails, very beginner guy here. When did you start reading? The 1970s. I am 52 years old. I started with Snow Treasure, which was a kid's book about kids smuggling gold past the Nazis. This didn't quite turn me into a reader. A few books here and there. Primarily, this can actually lead to the next question. Where did it go? What is the book that really, what book or series got you into reading? So I got handed this as a child. And I read the hell out of this. Now, I'm holding this nice newer one up. This is the original one that I got handed in 1981. As you can see, it's in tatters. So I read the hell out of that as a kid. It's only a couple hundred pages, just a nice, well-written Star Wars book, novelization. And that really got me started. And then that led into, I don't think you can see it here. Let me just grab a bunch. Choose Your Own Adventure books. A whole bunch of them. I got 60 some sitting back here. This and Dungeons and Dragons Endless Quest books, and a set of encyclopedia we had at home at the time, because I kept wondering just how fast is the speed of light they keep jumping to, and I went and found out and kept going from there, and I would just sometimes sit there and read an encyclopedia entry. And comic books. That was all through the 80s. That was my primary reading. What kind of grew me up a little bit, let's say? Robert Bradbury's The Illustrated Man. This is a collection of shorts, and I had written a short story in high school for a class. And what happened there was the story I had written, the teacher said it reminded her of The City, which is one of the stories in this book. And so when I found out what was in this book, I had to find out for myself. But this turned me into a much more voracious reader. And you can see the book stacked back there. That's one of 9. What is supposed to be my dining room and hallway is just nothing but bookcases. But last time I counted, I was at 1,000, and that's just what I own. So I've read quite a bit more than that. Where do you read? Okay. In bed at night, 30 minutes to an hour, just depending on what I'm reading and if I'm sleepy, if I can make it that long. I am a bathroom reader right here. And sometimes at work, I'm a delivery driver, and I get ahead of my windows. I can't deliver early for some stores. So being efficient at it, I sometimes get ahead of those windows, and I will sit and read a book while I'm waiting. What does your book collection look like? Well, it looks like this right here. And it's literally lining my living room here and dining room here and down the hallway, like I said. So that's about it for all the questions. I hope to I don't know what kind of schedule I'm going to keep. I have some plans to get through. I have some videos planned that I'm just going to try to do, and we'll put them out there and we'll see what happens. Hope to get lots of viewership like anyone, but if I don't, oh well, I gave it an attempt, and that's what this is for, is just to give it a try. So I hope you'll like and subscribe. I hope you get something out of this. Hope to see you later. Thank you very much.